All right, so these are not any complicated bars, but I figure let's break them down. Lights, camera, action. Watch the monkeys dance. For some trinkets, empty fame, but never get the bag. I trip out sometimes. I look at some of the thumbnails, like on YouTube videos, or um, I don't look at a whole lot of stuff on Instagram, but I do see things, But the thumbnails, they trip me out sometimes. I mean, for all the knowledge we supposedly got these days, you know, everybody's a coon. Everybody's a coon. You know what I'm saying? But it's funny, It's funny to look at some of this stuff like, wow, we think we're so evolved. But either way, that's kind of speaking of that. Just, watch the monkeys dance. Monkeys will do anything, for some trinkets. Empty fame but never get the bag. Your mouth open in your thumbnails, the minstrel show has now commenced. As Maya's rum is now taking hold. Now, this is where I'm starting to give a shout out to the master, master metaphysician, master teacher, Bobby Hemmett. And I hold him in such high regard for several reasons, but one that really sticks out is that most people don't want you to know how to fish. It's kind of like a thing of, I'm gonna give you a few pieces of fish here and there, and get that taste in your mouth, and I want you to keep coming back to buy fish from me, or doing this and that, so I keep giving you. But I respect people who teach you how to fish. Okay. And when somebody's just constantly saying, hey, this is somewhere where you can go and check out this and check out that, and you just don't know how priceless that is, especially for predominantly dealing with the people who are, as he coined the word, illiterate, not illiterate. A lot of people are illiterate, and well, we ain't gonna go there, but a lot of people can read, though. They are literate, but they are illiterate. I don't even know if that's a real word, but meaning that they just won't read, and you'll be amazed just so many different little things you can just pick up just to refine your basic ethos, and your basic core is basically there, but you just refine it. But went off on a tangent on that. But the Maya's rum is where I learned about the Maya's rum is from Bobby Hemmett. He would spit it around the four ways, and Maya's rum is some good rum, very sippable. But I say, and then I shout out his whole name, Robert Shaw Hemmett. This minstrel show is now commenced. Maya's rum is now taking hold. I'm on my Robert Shaw Hemmett shit with benefits. La ilaha illallah, so shine like amethyst. Now, I'm not trying to convert people. When I convey certain things like the la ilaha illallah, there is no God but Allah, I'm not trying to convert people to being a Muslim. I'm conveying something deeper, and that's something that just each person has to figure out on their own if they so choose. What does that mean? Well, what does it mean when I'm saying La ilaha illallah? That's something each person has to figure out for his or herself. But again, there is no God but Allah. So then I said on my way, I'm on my Robert Shaw Hemmett shit with benefits. La ilaha illallah, so shine like amethyst. Now amethyst is my birthstone. I'm in Aquarius. That's my birthstone, amethyst. So I have my own little ways I share things about myself. The word is vertebrae for fools to rise from innocence. To responsiveness, responsibility commence. Cause the truth is spoken ever so effortless. The word. So I'm basically, this is my manifesto. This is my mission statement that I'm stating at the end of the song. My goal is to be vertebrae. And vertebrae does what? It allows you to stand upright. Your vertebrae supports your torso. Okay? And everybody wants to have a good, strong spine. A good, strong spine is a key to your overall health, period. You know, if your spine is out of alignment, everything else just kind of starts shutting down. So I fashion myself to be strong vertebrae. I can help you lie down. I can help you crouch. I can help you kneel, or I can help somebody stand up. You know what I'm saying? So the word is vertebrae for fools to rise from innocence. Fool. The fool is the moron. The more. The fool is the zero. So it's not necessarily bad to be called a fool. I'm a fool. Please believe it. I'm a fool. So my goal is to be the vertebrae for fools to rise from innocence. The fool, one of the number one characteristics of the fool is his or her innocence. Because the fool comes back to zero, meaning the fool's not carrying anything, at least not consciously. The fool is so enamored by the journey that the fool has forgotten the pain. It's there, but the fool's not even thinking about it. The fool's thinking about going on the journey, and that's the fool's innocence. Okay? But the goal is for the fool goes through the numbers, the different states, or the arcana, major arcana, to become. Okay? So the vertebrae for fools to rise from innocence to responsiveness. I respond based on the fact that I know. I know because I have heard. Shema, O Israel. I have heard. I can't respond unless I have received. Received also means I have heard. It's one thing to speak. It's another thing to speak out of the reception of something divine. The word is vertebrae for fools to rise from innocence. To responsiveness, responsibility commence. Once you know and then you respond, you are now responsible now because you know. And you even knew well enough to even take adequate action, which is response. Because the truth is spoken ever so effortless. Ain't complicated. Not at all. So this is kind of my manifesto. Lights, camera, action. Watch the monkeys dance. For some trinkets, empty fame, but never get the cash. Your mouth open and your thumbnails, the minstrel show has now commenced as Maya's Ram is now taken whole. I'm on my Robert Shaw him and shit with benefits. La ilaha illallah, so shine like amethyst. The word is vertebrae for fools to rise from innocence. To responsiveness, responsibility commence. Cause the truth is spoken ever so effortless. The word. Lights, camera, action. Watch the monkeys dance. For some trinkets, empty fame, but never get the bag. Your mouth open and your thumbnails, the minstrel show has now commenced as Maya's Ram is now taken hold. I'm on my Robert Shaw him and shit with benefits. La ilaha illallah, so shine like amethyst. The word is vertebrae for fools to rise from innocence. To responsiveness, responsibility commence. Cause the truth is spoken ever so effortless. The word. I'm on my way, man.